Welcome to How to Build Academic Motivation and Study Skills for students in grades 4 through 8 by Counseling Fanny Pack of Fun. Before we begin, head to the Counseling Fanny Pack of Fun store in Teachers Pay Teachers to download the post-presentation student reflection form. It's great to reflect. Now let's begin. Have you ever asked yourself, why is school important? Why should I try? What is the point of all of this hard work? Or if you asked yourself, where do I want to live when I'm an adult? What do I want to buy? Where do I want to go? And just, what do I want to do with my life? Even if you don't know what you want to do, knowing that a high school diploma and maybe even a college diploma will give you more options for earning money in life, to do the things that you want to do, and have the things that you want to have. Think about your future and how using these study skills that you're about to learn to become a better student can help you reach your dreams, even the dreams that you haven't yet dreamt for yourself yet. Looking at the first tip for learning success and improving your grades, the most important thing that you can do all day is eat breakfast. And then lunch too. Food helps your brain to focus, concentrate, and helps with stamina for learning. Your brain does not wake up until you eat, so you are not ready to learn until you feed your brain. The next key to being a successful student is punctuality. Punctuality means showing up on time to class. This shows your teacher, yourself, and others that you care about their time and your own when learning. The next step to being a great student is getting ready to learn. That means put away all the items that would distract you. Have a pen or pencil on your desk, and have your agenda out and your notebook or textbook in front of you, not under the desk or on the floor or still in your backpack. The next step to being a great student is to be an active listener. This means looking at your teacher when he or she is talking to you, reading and sometimes rereading books. One time may not be enough. When trying to learn information or studying for a test, you may need to read things 2 or even 3 times, just so it sinks into your brain. Active listening also means taking notes, writing down what's on the board as your teacher writes it, and writing down notes as she's talking, even if it's not written. By taking notes, even when we don't have to, we help information stay in our long-term memory better, which helps with test taking. Plus, then the most important information is already there when it's time to study. To further help your memory when studying, rewrite your notes and add details using your textbook. One of the next parts of active listening that's very important is asking questions. You can ask questions anytime, either during class or after class. When you ask during class, you are likely helping other classmates that might not understand. So don't feel silly if you didn't understand and need to ask a question. Another important study skill is making and using flashcards. By making the flashcards and writing things down, you are actually putting information into your brain, just like note-taking. By practicing flashcards for any subject, vocabulary, spelling, math, history, or even music, you are helping that information through repetition stay in your brain in your long-term memory. This will help you when you come back and need to remember something for a test later the next day. Are you getting in trouble a little too often for socializing? The next secret to being a good student is to not be a socializing sucker. You are responsible for your own grades, not your friends. Don't let others affect your grades. If you're turning around to talk to your friend and your teacher is at the front of the room, they aren't going to like seeing the back of your head or hearing your voice over theirs as they're trying to teach the class. Your friends aren't the ones that have to show your parents your report card. So if you're socializing a little too much and getting into trouble for it especially, or even just not paying attention enough in class and coming home confused when you do your homework, you might be a socializing sucker. Here are some homework tips and tricks. Start by dedicating at least 1 hour to homework, studying, or even just reading each day, especially school days. If you don't have homework, reading for 1 hour will build your vocabulary, build your reading fluency, and your spelling ability just by reading. So find a quiet place to do your homework, such as the kitchen table, desk, bedroom desk, even your bedroom floor if there isn't anywhere else that's quiet in your home. You can also stay after school if your school library is open, or visit a public library. Libraries are always a great quiet place to learn where other people are enjoying books and learning. The next tip for homework is to turn off your technology. I know it's hard, but if you turn off your TV, computer, and phone when you're dedicating that 1 hour or sometimes more to doing your schoolwork, it'll be a lot easier to get it done quickly. And the sooner you finish, the sooner you can get back to the things that are a little bit more fun. The next tip for learning success, especially at home, is to avoid procrastination. Procrastination is waiting until the last minute to start something, such as waiting until 8 o'clock at night when you're too tired to start your homework. Some tricks to decrease procrastination include: pretend that a project, test, or assignment is due a day or two earlier. By doing this, you at least start the assignment or task a little bit early. This will give you more time to finish at the end if you didn't finish by your imaginary due date. And remember to do your homework right after school. If you have a practice or something, that's understandable, but do it as soon as you can, ideally before dinner time, so that it's not on your mind, causing you stress and worry in anticipation of the work ahead. Also, the information you learned in the school day will be fresh in your mind so that it'll be easier to study. What if you go home and you don't know what to do? This can also cause a lot of stress because not turning in your homework can affect your grades. But one tip I have for you is to have a homework partner or buddy, someone that you can call when you're absent or forget to write down the assignment, or are just confused about the directions. Having a buddy system is a great way to stay on top of things. Sometimes it's even fun to get together and study. The next step to academic success is to build your executive functioning skills. That means cleaning out your backpack of weekly papers and trash, creating separate folders or spaces in your notebook for different subjects and assignments that are due, and using your agenda for writing down homework assignments, putting dates in a monthly calendar, and just plain organizing your thoughts and ideas for when it's time to do your schoolwork later that evening. And last but not least, a tip for academic success is to have a learning mantra. Making a personal mantra is a great tool in helping you attempt challenging tasks and doing hard things at school. Examples of mantras might be: no pain, no gain, work hard now, play hard later, and I am worth an A. Also, use positive thinking. Use positive self-talk when the pressure is on. Positive thinking is the secret weapon to academic success. If all else fails, take a deep breath and try again. It's your life, and you can raise your grades. Stop daydreaming and think about the next task and get moving. You're here every day, so stop wasting precious time goofing off, playing around, and not trying your very best. So let's take a little bit of time to close our eyes and imagine our future selves. What do we want? Where do we want to go? Who do we want to be? Where do we want to live? And how are we going to get there? What's going to take us to our dreams and goals? Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. So now is the time to make the change and become the student that you want to be in your future, because the future is here and there is no time to waste. You can do it. No matter what kind of student you are now, you can change and improve for the better, following one, some, or all of these tips that you've just learned. You have the tools. Good luck! This workshop was brought to you by the Counseling Fanny Pack of Fun store in Teachers Pay Teachers. Remember that the post-presentation follow-up form is available in the store for your students to fill out if you'd like to. This presentation is part of the Summit SEL Social and Emotional Learning Curriculum for elementary school students grades TK through 6th grade. For more information, please visit counselingfannypack.com or click on the link in descriptions. Thanks for watching.